Manchester United get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So straight into the action.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, nice touch. No way through, so back it comes. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Bruno Fernandes. That is lovely. And that has been cleared. Ashley Young did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Saka. Saka driving forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ødegaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's well spotted.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And it's Mings. And they've switched it over to the other side. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Šeško. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Conte.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's in a great position here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Very nicely done. Might be danger here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Saka. Ball played for Conte. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona!
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 32 minutes is number 30. Benjamin Sesko.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Played back. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Berbatov. That's good vision. Berbatov is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That has not gone well. Short changes him with that pass. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Ødegaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Half-time getting close now. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. And here's Ødegaard. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ødegaard. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10, Javier Saneti.
So the action resumes.
Coming on to replace him is
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Conte. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And the through ball. And he's managed to get free. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ødegaard. Great vision. Well read, nice interception. And he welcomes it in. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Ødegaard. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, sweet feet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed. And he's heaved it away. Ødegaard, spread out to the left. Danielson. That's tidy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Conte threads one in. Šeško, shot at goal! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's a good run down the left. Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? Beckenbauer. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Conte. Nicked it back promptly. Tries to pass it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. That's a little off target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they win it back again. Now that looks a decent ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Saka. No, he's not getting his way this time. Saka, upright and purposeful. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Ødegaard.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Passing nice and neat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute at
Danielson tries to play it through. It's a goal kick. And that is the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, I think Vermaelen's ability to play the ball out of defence will be key here, especially if you're looking to get a possession-based game going.
Well, that is pretty much how so many teams do play these days, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'd say in his case, he's going to be doing a fair bit of ball carrying as well. He has the ability to be composed, which sets him apart from your average ball-playing centre-back.
Well, we're in that era, aren't we? Defenders are required to be creators.
That's true.
Vitinha. Now it's David. Now it's Diaz. And he's intervened well there. Rashford. Now it's Williams. Aimed beyond the defence. Pressing high and with purpose. Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Bowen. He is through here. And that's been drilled in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. Ashley Young looking to receive it in space. Shapes to shoot! And what a big quick... Oh, what has happened here? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. No, he's managed to misplace that. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Diaz is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. No goals as yet. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Vitinha. Played down the flank. Diaz in acres of space out wide. Beckenbauer. And Adeyemi. David. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good foot in there. Xavi. Hops for safety. Forwards and with intent. Beckenbauer. Now, can they get him away? Adeyemi, he has found the way through. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Impressive jump. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. England have the chance to go the other way. David. Adeyemi. 15 minutes till half-time. David. And it's Xavi. David! And it's Vitinha. Xavi. Applies the finish! And that's off target.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Ashley Young. Iñaki Williams. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Van Bommel is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Vitinha. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Is there any support? He might not need it. That's good play. Skim, and the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he can thump it away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, super ball. Williams! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Diaz. Diaz venturing down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And he's there to belt it away. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Manchester United with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Down to business again. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Knocks it into space. Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's David. He's shifted it to the flank. Diaz. Xavi. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Very nicely done. Oh, he's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Back to the keeper it goes. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's got away. It's Rashford! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution for England, number 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. He's onside. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Now it's Rashford. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And can he finish? Vitinha plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha, good, strong midfield running here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Xavi. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0. And a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for England, number 20.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Number 21, Didier Drogba.
Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. Oh, good-looking ball. And they win it back again. Tries to pass it through. Adams can get it clear. Now it's Williams. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's run loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Olise. Olise. Drogba receives it in a wide position. Defending of the desperate variety. Suarez is flagged offside.
Substitution for Manchester
England
United.
really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Coming on to replace him is number 8.
Vermaelen promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Luis Suarez. What's going wide left? Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to play him in. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Drogba. Deftly away. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's nice. Olise. And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's straight offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Marcus Rashford. Coming on the field is number 6.
So changes of foot here, and from both sides. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's really well cleared. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's been hooked away.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Chips it through. Now it's Williams. Chance! Well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
For Manchester United.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Well, what a
pour ce
scene we
match.
have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Senegal have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends, as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Williams. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iñaki Williams. And here's Rashford. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. That's a shade optimistic.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Ashley Young cuts it out. And now they can clear their lines. Bellingham. And it's Gerrard.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Adeyemi. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. And he's going to be disappointed with that. This is a promising build-up. Gerrard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Totti looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van Basten, there he goes, motoring forward. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. And he skips past his man. He's found a way through. Here comes the corner. Senegal with the corner. They're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rashford. Oh, just the keeper now. It's Rashford! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Shaw. Kubasi. Totti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Chance! Well, now it's a race, and it's come back out to him. That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Totti going about things with real menace. Gerrard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Williams. Ashley Young in towards the back stick. Mbappe. Now Van Basten. Totti. And it's Gerrard.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Shaw. Iñaki Williams. Totti. Spread out to the left. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. He's picked his way through. There it is!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in the second half.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's well spotted. Dante. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. We're on the move again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Thinks about the shot, and the finish! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Changement pour Manchester United. Le numéro 8.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Senegal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Adeyemi. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham to Gerrard. And here's Mbappe. Quality ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Iñaki Williams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And it's Totti. And this is Van Basten.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Adeyemi. He's shifting through the gears here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham, and he's worked it through. Oh, what has happened here? Totti. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And here's Van Basten. Adeyemi. Probing pass. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Williams! And he hits the net. It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Bellingham. Spread to the right. And it's Gerrard.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Big chance! And that's a tidy finish. Do not write them off.
But pour l'équipe de Manchester United. Après 73 minutes de jeu
That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Changement pour Manchester United. Le numéro 21. Le numéro 17.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Le numéro 9.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Bellingham. Nice interception, well timed. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Looking for the run. Mbappe shoots! Goal! Senegal! Into the lead once more. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Can he finish? Oh, Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 20, le numéro 22, Gérard. À leur place, le numéro 9, le numéro 4.
Senegal making further changes here, and in quick succession. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Yamal, Bergkamp. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Changement pour Manchester United. Le numéro 19.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Senegal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Bellingham, Yamal, Gyökeres. Gyökeres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has found the way through. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Yamal. That is good alertness. 5 minutes to add. Little pass back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gyökeres, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Barcelona.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pinches it off him. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Adeyemi. Now it's Rashford. He's had it taken off him. Over to the other side. Ashley Young. Ball played for Rijkaard. Rashford. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Adeyemi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, some astute defending there. Now it's Williams. Barcelona are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Ashley Young. That is good progress on the left. Ball's gone out of play. Iorfa. That pass isn't the best. Ashley Young. Rijkaard. Now it's Rashford. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now that's well seen too. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Diaz. Ashley Young was in no mood for any of that. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have...
Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
3 minutes in.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Shevchenko. Kobel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Williams. Now, can they get him away? Rashford! Off the post! Yamal. That's a little off target. Can he get it through? Doué is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Doué. Udogi sends it crossfield. Koundé. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Adeyemi. Iñaki Williams. Some resolute defending there. And that signals the end of the first period. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Dante.
So the action resumes.
Coming on to replace him is...
I think it'll be
number
fascinating
7.
to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rashford gets on his bike and on the move. The message is clear, none shall pass. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That's a cute ball, and it's been played through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Doué. Nice looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Koundé. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice defending, it's got the job done.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
The attendance
That
for
is
this
good.
match is
Super running, sharp
72,306.
movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Strokes it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking to play him in. Ashley Young. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's a sharp little ball here. Spread it left. Now it's Rashford. Played into the... He's rising! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Howson with the clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Batistuta. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Driving forward. And he's gone looking for safety. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's quick to get rid. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Good ball, good take. And it's Doué. And here's Diaz. Udogi. Diaz. Doué gets into a good position.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 24.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Luis Diaz, number 9. Andrei Shevchenko, number 7. Frank Rijkaard, number 3. Dean Huijsen, coming on the field, number 14.
And he's there to clear it.
Messi, number 21. Ferran Torres, number 18.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Number 20.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 15. John Stones.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. That is a great pick out. Great chance! And that was very necessary. Ashley Young picks it up out wide. It's going to be another throw. Messi. Batistuta. Ferran Torres. It's a pretty loose pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Ferran Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. Ferran Torres! 1 minute to add, according to the board. Williams. And that's it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things already rolling. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, super ball. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Rijkaard can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Here's a sharp little ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now the ball's gone astray. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Cruyff. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
It's Rashford! It's hit the upright. Goal! Manchester United! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Iñaki Williams. Iñaki Williams.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Romario. Seedorf played out wide. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Romario. Romario! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid have their second corner now. Cleared away. Over to the right flank. Cruyff with the cross. He leaps for it! And he's stuck it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A lovely header, but really, it looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. An exchange of stares, and here we go. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Marcus Rashford.
Manchester United leading now.
Marcus Rashford.
Now it's Williams.
Marcus Rashford.
Cruyff. Romario. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So much time and space. Shot a goal! It's bounced back off the post. He doesn't look too happy with that. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Cruyff. That's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. Vieira. Adeyemi. Great vision. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That has been cut short. And that's a good ball. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Seedorf. Ibrahimovic, real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And the finish! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he was quick to react. Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through. Adams clears. Cannavaro, always a very imposing presence at the back. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's really well cleared. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out of play for a throw. That has not gone well. Looking for the run, and it's been played through. Adeyemi, oh, he's been caught. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
So, third corner of the game.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Cruyff. Messi. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. He has a look up. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a decent clearance. Adeyemi. Vieira has given away a free kick. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Manchester United ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Ambitious ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. And this is Romario. Ibrahimovic. Romario. Decent chance! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've...
Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front!
The goal scorer for
He
Manchester
does it all
United.
with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Iñaki Williams. Iñaki Williams. Substitution on the field. Number 20, Clarence Seedorf.
So time for change,
Coming on the field
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through?
For this match is
Rashford.
17,957.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Romario. Just about up to the hour now. And this is Cruyff.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Thuram going forward. And no, that was never going to make it. Rashford does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Marcus
Thuram
Rashford.
gives no quarter
Coming on to
whatsoever.
replace him is
Oh, delightful
number
ball.
6.
Oh, good take at Romario! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Thuram. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Adeyemi. Chaplin. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He steps in and that's the end of that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Iñaki Williams. Coming on the field is number 25.
Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. This looks promising. And here's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Now, he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Stood up well to him there. He can run onto that. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line.
Manchester United.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Karim Adeyemi.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That's going up front in a hurry. Taken back almost at once. Makaleli. Now it's Romario. And Romario! Romario! You beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! With so little time left, grandstand finish! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Can he latch on to this? Makaleli kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? And that is not finding anyone. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Tries to play it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quality ball. Now it's Yamal. And that is that. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield.
Signore e signori, benvenuti
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national... And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. James gets into a good position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shevchenko. And he's cleared it out of harm's way, and that's gone loose. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Flashes it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's delightful. Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adeyemi. Now it's Rashford. Now that's well seen too. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Deftly away. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. De Jong unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for options for movement. Rashford. This looks promising. De Bruyne. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Adeyemi. Now it's Williams. Yamal. And here's Shevchenko. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's a sharp little ball here. De Jong. Now it's Shevchenko. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that looks a good ball through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Jong. And it's Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. That has ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's neat. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per il Torino. Numero 13, numero 5.
So off we go again.
11, numero 19.
Manchester United leading
6.
courtesy of the game's only goal.
Il numero 10, Neymar. Il numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero
Strong
21,
running down that left
il
flank.
numero 20, Messi. Il numero 15.
It's Neymar! But he's left disappointed.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Vieira. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Adams with the clearance.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Neymar. And it's Davis. Still just a single goal between the sides. Knocks it into space. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Ronaldo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. And he's managed to get free. Ashley Young. Ashley Young's delivery. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Could move up a gear here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And it's Messi. Some really good ball movement. Lofted in. Cleared away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a... Adeyemi! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
No way through there. He can run onto that. No, that's been intercepted. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. And he's intervened well there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's real chance! And that's a tiny finish. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Messi! Messi! Sostituzione per il Manchester United. Numero 11. Viene sostituito con il numero 25.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Threads one in. Davis gets across to intercept that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi. And that has been knocked clear. Ashley Young. Rijkaard. Teixeira. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar makes a dash for it. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's heaved it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
you